Hello my friends and enemies alike, hope you're as good as can be in these dark times. Well, Mark Fern of Walsall Council's Enforcement Department has dispatched Bristow and Sutor debt collectors to intimidate me into compliance submission and finally silence in response to the complaint I have filed against him with the CEO, which of course was ignored. But that's for another video, so I have a recording for you to listen to from 6 years ago regarding a call to Black Country Magistrates Courts to discuss the liability order for council tax that was issued by themselves, or did Walsall Council issue their own summons? I wonder what the court records will say, for all law courts are courts of record, are they not, Mark Fern? The very magistrate's liability order that I am addressing in the call, Mark Fern used personally/maliciously to deduct money from my disability benefits, that the DWP were forced to revoke 1 week after I filed my notices and complaint to the DWP. Bristow and Sutor Mark Fern, really you nincompoop, of all the debt collectors you could have chosen just perfect must be incompetent day at the Walsall Council Enforcement Department. Anybody dealing with council tax or Bristow and Sutor, and especially in the same sentence, may I suggest you review the court case Leighton v Bristow and Sutor, when he won that outstanding case against the Bristow bully boys, an amazing guy who deserved every penny of his £4,000 payout. The case and judgment of Judge Harrison are public records for all to review, and the all-powerful Bristow and Sutor will be receiving my notices and complaints very soon should they persist with their harassment. The summons on screen states Dudley Magistrates Court summons, with no court seal attached, no signature, just legal advisor clerk to the justices. Also pay close attention to the phone number top right 0300 555 2851. This call you're about to hear will help explain why Walsall Magistrates Courts wanted nothing to do with this council tax summons against me, after I filed my notices against the Walsall Court Manager and the process against Walsall Courts, before I became too ill to follow everything up. However, I did enough that Walsall Courts have not issued a summons against me again when they have their own magistrates court in Walsall. Mark Fern now uses taxpayers' money to use Dudley Court's facilities in this deception. I do hope you're getting a better return for the taxpayer from Dudley Magistrates, old boy. On a court summons claiming to be from a magistrates court, is the number on screen that connects you to the Walsall Council Directory Records Department of Council Tax. Then read what it states about being linked with council tax scam. The account and summons number on this official summons do not compute with the actual Black Country Magistrates Court computer systems, maybe because it states in the Metropolitan Borough of Walsall, and this council tax court sits at Dudley Magistrates, which is a completely different borough altogether. Oh well, no doubt Bristow and Sutor will be able to explain after performing their due diligence. I was complaining about this 6 years ago, and Mark Fern and his enforcement department are that arrogant and confident that the same insidious tactics are still being employed to this very day, safe in the knowledge he is untouchable, just like a mafia enforcer. Enjoy.
Magistrates Court, can I help you?
Good morning. Who am I speaking to, please?
It's Catherine at Wolverhampton Magistrate.
Oh, Catherine. Also, I was trying to get through to Walsall Magistrates. Is that the same thing?
It's Black Country Magistrate.
Oh, so it's all the same thing. I'm in the right place, aren't I?
I think so. It depends what you need.
I just want to check about the liability order that was issued from Walsall Magistrates Court, you see.
Oh, okay.
See what it is, I've got a liability order that says it's been made for council tax from Walsall. It says it's been made by Walsall Magistrates, and see what it is. I've got a complaint already in with Walsall Council saying that the summons that they applied for was illegal, because the summons that they applied for is, they've applied for a summons with wrong information. I've paid this bill that they took me to court for. I've got evidence of it. I've got phone recordings, and I've got a complaint lodged, you see, with the council at the moment. And what it basically is I want to just check, is there a liability order out for me? Because I've got a piece of paper that says there's a liability order issued to me from Walsall Magistrates. But when I rung up about the summons, they had no record of it. And I'm just saying, is there a record of a liability order out for me, please? Could you check?
I'll see what I can do, because it is a council matter and they just use our courtrooms. It depends on what it is as to whether it goes on our system.
Well, it's like it says that. Well, it says it's issued by Black Country Magistrates. That is you, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Well, council's kind of...
What's your name? And I'll find out.
Mark Do you want the address?
Yes, please.
Thank you for your help today. I don't mean to be a pain. I'm just like, I need some information, you see, like.
Okay. What day was it in court?
It was in court on... Hold on a sec. I've got the wrong glasses on, you see. On the 20th of August. That was the summons, and then it says here, on the 20th of August, Walsall Council was granted a liability order by Black Country magistrates sitting at Walsall Magistrates Court.
Right, okay. Hold on for me. I'll see what I can find out.
Thank you. Hello?
Hello, sorry to keep you. I was just checking what we had listed in court. We've got it recorded that there was the council tax court that day.
Can you...
Everything comes over in like a bulk list. We don't
Sorry,
record
could you say that again? Did you just say there was a council? I was at court.
There's a council tax court, so
Can I just stop you there? There's no such thing as a council tax court. There's a civil court, there's a county court, there's a magistrates court, there's a crown court, and there's a family court.
There was the council tax people used the courtroom at Walsall that day. That's all we've got recorded.
Yeah.
The names come over in a bulk list, so we don't record everybody's names separately.
But again,
is something that you need to take back to the council.
No, so this is the problem I've got. It's like, this is what I've got with the council. Is I speak to the council, they tell me to speak to you. I speak to you, you tell me to speak to the council. Now, what is, I've still got some questions, you see, and what is, I'm pretty sure I wish to make a complaint. So that's
okay.
What it is nothing against you at all. I'm not being funny or anything. It's just what it is. I've got a summons here, and I'm pretty sure that hasn't been issued by magistrates court. It's got no court seal. It's got nothing on it. And could you explain something to me? What it says here, it says a complaint has been made to me by Walsall Borough Council. Who's me? Does that make sense? I don't understand what that means. So, have you got anybody there who's legally trained?
No one we can get to. Are you able to scan the letter and email it to us?
No.
Alright, okay.
What it is see, the crux of the matter is, what it is I've got a summons that's been issued here, which I'm pretty sure hasn't been issued by a magistrates court. I'm pretty sure it's been issued by a council. The council, they've issued their own summons and they've issued their own liability order.
They use our building, they use our courtroom.
But that's illegal. It's illegal. They can't issue, the councils do not have the power to issue summons and liability orders. So the problem I've got here is, and it's not your fault or nothing like this, it's just, what it is they've taken me to court when I've paid this bill. I've got evidence of me paying the bill. I've got evidence of me sending them letters, and somebody has gone to court and said that, and I've got a recording from like the Walsall Council where the woman said that I received payment on the 5th, and she's like, I've actually got a recording of her saying that. So whoever's gone to court and says that I've had no correspondence and haven't paid this bill is give false evidence, and that's called perjury. And I've got evidence to support this, and see what it is I've made a complaint with the council because I'm getting nowhere. So now, what it is I've got a summons that's got no court sigil. It's not signed. It's got no name, it's got no date, it's got nothing on it. All it's got is a name, and this name is liable, and it says on this document, the name is, you might have to write this down because it's a bit of a weird name, IABD /UR /Rahim, and then it says legal advisor, or, hello?
Yeah, hello.
Some music's kicking in.
It's a doorbell.
Oh, is it? Oh, sorry. I thought I was going to say, I'll have a 99, please. I said, what's that then? I'll have a 99 if you don't mind. Sorry, anyway. His name, it's got, sorry.
That is one of the legal advisors, yeah.
And so are we still, like I say, so he's a legal advisor from your court?
Yeah, he works for the magistrates court, yeah.
Well, then I wish to make a complaint against this person.
He's gone into court, and so he's obviously authorised.
Yeah, he's authorised. He might have authorised it. He's authorised it, but he's gone into court and gave. He's got to give a pledge to the magistrates and say, oh, the evidence that I'm giving is like, he's got to say an oath there. The evidence he's giving is true, correct, and accurate. Is it surely? And the evidence that he's given...
From the council that would have come in and said...
Exactly, into a council court. This is the point I'm trying to make. I've got a court-issued summons that says it's issued by this guy, legal advisor, but who has gone into court? This is the one. I want the name of the person who's gone into court and claimed in front of under oath that I haven't responded to this bill and there's no correspondence and I haven't paid this bill. And the only person whose name on this is a name with no signature. And if you work for the court, surely you must know that a court document with no signature means nothing, doesn't it? Every document that you've got... Yeah, well, you must know that every document is signed and sealed. You know how a document works, surely?
It's not every document we send out is signed. Well, I don't know the legalities of it.
Well, if it's not signed, it's not legal. Because, see, what it is, if a document's not signed, you've got to be able to, you know what I mean? You've got to be able to, like... it's got to be signed and it's got to be addressed. And you've got a name here from a legal advisor that's got no sign. It's gone to court and misrepresented what he said, and that's called perjury. I've got evidence that I've paid this bill, and see, that's the problem I've got. So I want to make a complaint against this person because he's put his name to this document that's ordered a summons illegally, that's then went on to a liability order. Now I've got a complaint logged with this with the council, but I want to make a complaint against this guy.
Right, okay. I'm going to have to suggest, could you email us?
I don't do emails, I'm sorry.
I need something in writing.
Well, I'll post it here, but really, I need to make a complaint first. So I'd rather you pass me on to one of your managers, or because I've got questions, you see, and you're not answering. Not you, person. I mean, what it is the council. It just keeps saying to me, it's a court matter. I speak to you, you say it's a council matter. So now I've got a complaint logged with the nothing against you. I've got a complaint logged with the council, and I now wish to log a complaint because I just want answers. I have paid this bill. I've got evidence of it, and they've basically gone to court and says we've had no correspondence from them. I've sent them. I've got the recorded delivery slips. I've got the slips. I've even got a phone call of a person saying we received payment on the 5th, and yet someone's gone to court and says there's been no correspondence and I've paid no bills. Can you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, so you've got no future court dates, it's all dealt with now, is it?
No, it's not dealt with, is it? Because I've got a liability order against me.
As far as the court is concerned, have we got any more dates that you're expected to come in?
No, all I want to know is there a liability out from Walsall magistrates for me? That's my question.
Right, okay. It's not something we record on our system for everybody's name.
Cases have to be dealt with on an individual basis. Just to say to me, they just come in bulk and we just that's illegal.
The names are on paperwork.
They're in bulk, yeah. All cases have to be dealt with on their individual merits, and that's the point I'm trying to say.
I can't take this query any further. I'm going to need something.
Can you push me on to your manager then, or somebody, please?
And to the team leader.
Yeah, can you do that, because I wish to make a complaint, you see. I mean, I've got nothing against you. You've done nothing wrong. You know what I mean? All it is
Are you positive that you can't email us, because that is the quickest way to do it?
Can you email somebody without a computer?
Yeah, well, I haven't got a computer at home.
No, well, I'm saying, can you email somebody can somebody email you without a computer?
Well, yeah, I use my phone usually. Yeah.
No, I don't have. I see what it is. I ain't got. No, yeah, you got me there. To be fair, you did get me. You can use your phone. So, to be fair, basically what I was trying to say is,
put it in writing. You can either write the letter, take it to your local court, or post it to your local court.
See what it is the problem I've got is today. I've got a letter logged complaint. I want to speak to somebody today because what it is, I've now got a liability that's been issued to me under false pretences. That now they're going to use that liability order to either take it to county court and switch jurisdiction and then get it taken out of my benefits, or send the bailiffs. So letter's going to take 3. I've already been waiting 10 days for a response from the council. I'm having to ring the council as soon as I hang up from here, and I just want to know, is there a liability order out from Walsall magistrates? I'd like, if you can't answer that question, could you please put me on to somebody who can, please?
Right, hang on a minute for me.
I'm not to be a pain, I'm sorry to be awkward or anything, you can understand my urgency. Hello?
Hello, I'm sorry to keep you so long. We're just discussing what options you've got, really, to deal with it.
I've got an option to make a complaint, surely?
Yes, you will have the option to make a complaint. If you wish to make a complaint, please put it in writing.
No, I can see what it is. I don't want to put. I know I can make. Do I have to make? Hello?
Hello?
Do I have to put it in writing? What's your complaints procedure?
Right, bear with me again. Hang on.
Hello?
Hello, right, sorry to keep you. Apart from the complaint, can I just say the other option would be
Yeah.
If you want to contest...
Please don't say from the council.
Well, that was the third option. The second one, what we were discussing was the fact that you could contest the decision and ask for it to be set aside. That you would need to do in writing.
I'm already doing this, and the problem I've got is now Walsall Council have got a liability order that I think has been issued by its own court and its own proceedings, provided its own staff and paid for the admin itself. And that's the case I'm bringing to the council at the moment. To make anything in writing is just going to delay me. So what it is now is they've got a liability order that they're going to act on. So I'm trying to stop this liability order. And if you're saying to me it's not a court that's dealt with by the magistrates, I don't want to appeal something. I wish to contest it. I don't wish to appeal it. I'm contesting it. There's a difference.
So if you're contesting it, you can write in. We need something from you in writing.
Yeah,
to that effect.
but the problem is,
it's straight into your local court if you want.
Can you answer me a question, please?
Yes.
Do Walsall Magistrates Court issue their own liability orders? If you don't know the answer, can you find out for me, please?
I don't fully understand the process of liability.
Can you find out? Oh wait, could you find out the answer for me? Speak to one of your legal teams, because
at this moment in time, there's no one.
You're telling me that you can't tell me whether Walsall Magistrates issue liability orders? You've got to be joking me.
Knows the answer.
Okay, yeah. If you could find the answer for me, please.
In a meeting currently.
Yeah, I will wait. I'm sorry to be a pain. So you can see the agency of this. Walsall Council are now holding a liability order that they're going to act on. I've put a complaint in, but I need to log a complaint with you as well. So I need to find out what I'm dealing with. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, so your question is...
Does Walsall Magistrates issue liability orders?
Issue liability orders?
Yes.
On behalf of the council, or...
No, not behalf of the council. Well, yeah, both questions. Do you issue liability orders on behalf of the council, and do you issue liability orders full stop? I do not mean does the fake court issue liability orders. I mean does Walsall Magistrates with the Crown sigil, where as a court, as a criminal court, issue liability orders.
Okay, alright, bear with me.
Okay, thank you. Hello.
Oh yeah, sorry to keep you again.
No, I was trying to say, before you speak or anything, I just want to say you've been absolutely fantastic today, so thank you.
That's very kind of you.
No, apart from not getting me a 99 ice cream, I've got no problem with you whatsoever.
Alright. I am sorry, but your question, it's more of a legal question. None of us in here are legally qualified. We can't really answer it.
Well, I mean,
don't have anyone that we can just go to and ask. We have a team of legal advisors that answer our queries via email. We need...
Can you ring me back then?
If you wanna contest it, put this in writing. Put your questions and what you're contesting in writing, and get it into the court. Because the faster you get it in, the faster we can get it dealt with.
But so what it is I'm contesting. See, I know. I actually know that that's a fake court and it's illegal, because courts are not. Walsall Council is not allowed to issue its own summons and its own liabilities orders, and I'm pretty sure that's basic. I'm not going to get anywhere with this complaint, I'm pretty sure. But the problem I've got is
once you do it, you've got to get a response. You will get a response.
Well, I'm dealing with somebody called P. Morrison, who's a project lead. He's not a normal complaints officer. They've passed me right to some top guy, like, do you know what I mean? And the problem I've got here is, yeah, fair enough, if I hadn't paid the council tax or I hadn't responded and you took me to court, this liability order would be all above board. But the problem I've got here is, whoever's gone to court and said that I haven't contacted them and I haven't paid no bills is a complete lie, and that's technically perjury. And I've got no name that's liable for this summons. The only person who's liable for this summons is the person who's put his name to it. He hasn't signed it, so it doesn't make it a legal document, but his name is ABDURRHIM. He's liable for this court summons that it claims to be a court summons from a magistrate that's got no court seal, it's not signed, it is dated, and it's got a name, but it's got no signature, and that is not a legal document, and that's wrapped up, and at the top it says Black Country Magistrates Court. So, the person who is liable, have you heard of a counter, you know what counterclaim means, don't you? Hello?
Thank
Well,
statement.
it's like if you make a claim against me and it's fraudulent, I've got the ability to make a counterclaim against you. So the only person who's liable for this document, and it's a fraudulent document from the, well, I can tell, because I know a bit about documents, and this has got no court seal. Any of court document comes with a court seal, you know, the Lion and the Unicorn, Duet Mundrup, Godamora, you know that sigil. Surely you know that sigil. Hello?
Hello, yes.
You don't know what the court sigil is on the front of the court building that you work for? You've got to be kidding me.
As I say, we're not legal staff.
You work in the court, you go past it every day. It's the
I work
big...
at Wolverhampton Magistrates.
Yes, they've all got them. They've all got them. Them above the... I don't mean to laugh at you, I'm sorry, it's not your fault. If you don't know, you don't know. But you pass this... Well, you've got a court sigil that's got a lion and a unicorn. It says
Yeah,
you know that one where it says in French,
Yeah.
God of my rights. Well, any court document that comes out, that's from a magistrate's court or a crown court, carries that sigil. I've got a summons here that's got no court sigil. It's got no stamp.
I don't think I've ever seen it on any of our paperwork, I've got to be honest.
Most sigils are on most paperwork, and the crown sigil it's by roll charter. It's the crown sigil. That's what it is. It's the roll charter. Only courts can bear this kind of sigil. That's the way it is. That's why because you're a law court. And this document that's a summons, a proper legal document that's been applied for in court, has got no sigil, it's got no name, it's got no reverse liability, it's just got a name with no signature, no stamp, and it just says legal advisor, authorised clerk to the justice. So this person is liable for applying for this summons, which has resulted in me having a liability that's been obtained under false pretences, and that is called perjury. And that's a serious complaint that I'm trying to make here. Like, do you know what I mean?
Would you be able to put this in writing? Is there anyone whose email you could use?
I don't use emails. I can put it in writing, but I want to. I can put it in writing. See, what I want to do is I want to make the complaint today, because I've now got to go phone this guy, P. Morrison, from the project lead, to say what's going on and explain that I've made a complaint to Walsall Magistrates based on this guy, and so I want to make a complaint today, not in writing. I want it logged, and I know I've made complaints before, so I know there's got to be some kind of procedure that says that I can make a complaint today, then you will write to me. I know there is. So you either need to put me onto somebody to allow me to make this complaint.
The legalities of what you're saying to me, I don't think I'll be able to pass on as well.
I just want to make a complaint. I just want to make a complaint against this guy, because this guy who's put his name to it, this legal advisor, authorised officer, clerk to the justice, is liable. He's liable for what he says, and he's liable. And this has gone to court under lies, and I've got all the evidence, the phone calls. I've got all the receipts to say that I've paid this bill, and somebody's gone to court and says there's been no contact from me. I've even got it on a recorded phone call from the lady when she spoke to me from the revenue team. She says we've got a liability order because we contacted you on the 5th of April, and we contacted you on the 6th of April, and you have had no response and you haven't paid the bill. And at the very end of the phone call, she clearly states we received payment from you on the 5th of August. I'm like, well, which is it? You just said you took me to court because you haven't received the payment, and at the end of the very same phone call that I've got recorded, she clearly says, we've received payment from you. So the point I'm trying to make is, the person who's gone to court in front and give evidence in front of that I haven't made any payments or I haven't contacted the council, is basically committed perjury, and the only person I've got is this name here, because Walsall Council is saying it's nothing to do with them, it's a court matter. You're saying it's nothing to do with me, it's a council matter. And I'm saying the only person's name I've got is this Abdul Rahim, or whatever that is, and that's the only person who's liable for a counterclaim. So I want to make a complaint today about this guy for that reason. Is that simple enough for you?
You want to go down?
Yeah, I'm nothing against you.
But,
there's no point contest what? How can I contest to a court that don't exist?
You don't want to contest the liability order?
I'm trying to. This is the point I'm trying to make. Am I contesting this liability order with Walsall Magistrates, or am I contesting this liability with Walsall Council? Because every time I speak to you, it's like speak to the council. I do to the council, speak to the thing. So I'm trying to contest it in both ways. Does that make any sense? And yes, I am going to make a complaint, and I am going to contest it. I'm looking at the judicial review and the processes, and I'm actually reading at the minute about the magistrates' court procedures, and there's no way can I find in any of this that where Walsall Council can issue their own summonses. That is totally against the law, and that's what's gone on here. And even though I know it won't get nowhere, that's what's happened. But the problem you've got here is the person who's gone in front of the magistrates has actually lied, because I have contacted Walsall. I've got evidence of it. So that's an actual lie.
How do you want to leave this telephone call? Do you want me to take the details of your complaint?
Yes, please.
And see if we can get back to you?
Yeah, that'd be great, please, yes.
Okay, what's your name?
Yes.
What's your surname, sorry? Okay. What's your date of birth? Sorry, what was that? Okay. Alright,
do you want my address?
Do you want me to take the address that it's to do with?
Yes, well, are you going to write to me otherwise?
Yeah, okay. I was going to ring you.
Oh, was it? Oh, yeah. No. Can I have your name again, please? Just to...
It's Catherine.
Catherine. Is there anything else that identifies you?
You can take my surname, Price. I'm at Wolverhampton.
Okay, Catherine Price, Wolverhampton. Thank you very much. It's really a pleasure to meet you. You've been absolutely... I was expecting you to be horrible and hostile and everything, like what I normally get at the council. But I swear to God today, Catherine, you've been absolutely wonderful.
Well, that's very kind.
And I know I'm not the easiest person to talk to. Do you know what I mean? So...
Do you want me... Is your address the address that the liability is to do, orders to do with?
Yes.
The same address?
Yes.
But give me that as well, then.
I can give you the number. I can give you the summons number and that if you want.
I don't know.
I say I've got an account number that will tally with anything on your computer, because it's not on the system, which is 7.
Yeah, it's
You know yourself. Giving you these numbers will mean nothing to you, because this is to do with the council as well as I know. Yeah. So I'm giving you these, but this is on the front. I'm reading these references from the front of the magistrate's court summons. So the point I'm trying to make is, if I'm giving you a account number that's for a magistrate's and it doesn't log, why doesn't it log? Because it's from the council.
Give me the details. Give me the address and give me the number.
I'll give it the.
How'd you spell it?
You ain't going to make me spell square, am you?
What?
You're not going to make me spell square, am you?
Yes, please spell square.
Excuse you.
Where is that then? Is that Walsall then?
Yeah, Walsall. I like you, I do, Catherine. I really do. I ain't telling you now. WS.
Yeah.
You're making me laugh. I'm sorry. This is meant to be a hostile phone call. You do understand that, don't you?
Right. Okay. So, the complaint you're making, I need
just a quick summary.
I can't go into like all the.
Well, after that, I understand that. Basically, I'm claiming that this IABDUR Rahim has issued a summons based on basically lies, and I've got evidence to support that.
Issued a summons. Okay.
And I'd also like answered, if possible, if you could do that for me, is because I'm pretty sure that Walsall magistrates don't issue liability orders. You can't issue liability orders because you're a criminal court. This is a civil matter. The point I'm trying to make is this is a civil matter, and I know whether you're aware of it or whether you're not, I'm not sure. But what councils do, councils hire the court for the day in your court, in a criminal court, and try to use it for civil purposes, and that's why there's the liability orders that lie. The summons is like been issued by their own council. It's a scam that they're doing. They're doing it to you. You pay council tax.
Yeah.
Well, this is how the scam works. Because if I don't pay my council tax, you're taking me to a magistrate's court for a civil debt, knowing full well that I've got no rights or no nothing in that court, and that liability is 100% going to be granted against me. But on this point, that's how it works normally. But on this time, you've applied for a liability order under a lie, when I've got evidence to say that I have paid this bill, and that's the problem I've got here. But see, what it is...
I've got that so far, claiming that he's issued the summons based on lies. You've got the evidence to support that.
I have, yes.
Do you want me to put about the court can't issue this summons?
Well, I just wanted the answer to that. I already know the answer to it, to be fair. I just wanted you to confirm it for me or deny it for me. I'm pretty sure. See, what it is it's a civil debt. Magistrates is a criminal court. You know that, don't you? Yeah. Magistrates is a criminal court. Crown Court's a criminal court. Not paying a bill is a civil matter. That's why you get a county court. So this is a county court matter, but they can't deal with it in county court. So what the council do is they hire the court from the magistrates for the day. They pay for the magistrates or the admin fee. They pay for the prosecutor, and then they issue the liability order against you in a magistrate's court for the civil matter. Totally illegal, and that's because Walsall magistrates are not actually issuing any liability orders. That's what I've got a fake one here. They're not issuing any summonses. Walsall Council are issuing these summonses, and Walsall Council are issuing these liability orders. And Walsall Council don't have the legal power to issue their own court summonses and their own liability orders. That's why they do it in a magistrate's court that they've hired for the day. It's a fake, it doesn't exist. So there's no point in me trying to contest a court that doesn't exist. I am in the wrong jurisdiction to contest it. Not paying your council tax is a civil matter. It's not a criminal matter, and you criminalise it so I can't contest it. That's the way the scam works, and that's what you've done to me. The only problem you've done here is I've actually got evidence that I've paid the bill, whereas most people just haven't paid the bill, so all this works. But the difference is that this guy, this Ayabdim Rahim, has actually, he's just rubber stamped this document that has been issued by the court. I can even prove it to you. I mean, the court summons, I've got a letter from where's that letter now? I've got a letter about the liability. It says, on the 12th of November, a liability was granted by a Black Country magistrate sitting at Walsall Court, right? And then I've got the summons that says, the complaint has been issued to me by Walsall magistrate. So that's the court summons, isn't it? I've had a court summons that's meant to be issued by the court, and I've got a liability. I've got a letter from the council saying they've got a liability. But they've both got...
granted, but the council send them out.
Yeah, the council sent them out. Council. Well, if the council sent them out, why is it not on a council document? It's on a court document, and the problem you've got here, I've got the same phone number for Walsall Council and the same phone number to ring the magistrates. With exactly the same phone number, that puts you through to the revenue team. So my point is why is the Walsall Council's phone number doing on a Walsall Mate's court document? I've got exactly the same phone numbers on both documents because it puts you through to the revenue team. And the point I'm trying to make is Walsall Councils, by law, cannot issue their own summonses. That's why they do it in the magistrates' court. They take it to a criminal court for a civil matter. It's a scam. It really is. It really is. I know you think I'm a loon, Catherine, but have a look at it yourself. Just have a look.
You've researched this, obviously I don't.
Oh yes, I have. Yeah. You ask yourself a question: what's the civil matter doing in a criminal court?
The brief that we said earlier. Then, do you want me to put that forward as your complaint?
Yes, please, Catherine.
Okay.
What it is, I want this guy's put his name to this document, and there's no signature, and I'd like to know why there is no court seal on this document, no signature, nothing that makes this document legal, apart from a name, and this is meant to be a legal summons from a magistrate's court, with no court sigil, no name of the magistrates, no name, just a name with no signature. And if you must know something that...
Is that the summons?
Yes, the summons, I'm looking at it right now, and it says a complaint has been made to me. It was me. I don't even know who me is. It was me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that...
Catherine, you've been absolutely brilliant today. You've been absolutely fantastic. I just want to say thank you.
The mobile that you're ringing on.
Yes.
If whoever can get to deal with it, wants to ring you, is that the number to get you on?
Yes.
Okay, I think I've got this. 0755 406 6794.
Yes, please. But like I said, I do wish to lodge this complaint against this because I want answers. Do you know what I mean? Wouldn't you? I mean, it's one thing if I'd gone to court and I hadn't paid this bill and there'd been no correspondence. This crap would work on me. But the problem is I've actually paid the bill and I've got evidence of me paying the bill. And so really what it is somebody has gone in front of a judge or a magistrate and had to make a stat deck or give oath to say what he's saying is correct and true. And it's not. And I've got evidence of that. So this guy, Rahim Ivan, he's put his name to a document that says everything that he said there is true. And it's not.
I'll pass this on. In the meantime, are you going to carry on and contest it anyway? Are you writing to the council?
I've already got a complaint logged with him.
Okay. All right.
See what it is I'm ringing this guy now. I'm dealing with somebody called P. Morrison from the project lead. So I'm ringing him the minute I hang up from here. Because what I want to know is, because you still ain't answered the question yet. And what question I really needed, is there a liability out for me from Walsall magistrates?
That's something you see. It's obviously been granted at court.
Yeah. Well, I've just explained to you what that court is, ain't I?
Yeah.
I've just explained to you that court is. It's not a magistrates court. It's just under the guise of a magistrates court. Magistrates court is criminal. This is civil. I'm in court for not paying a bill. Do you think not paying a bill is criminal? There hasn't been a debtor's prison since 1886.
Okay. I do need to end the call.
Yeah, okay, that's fine, yeah, but like I said, I want some correspondence, but like I said, I want some information about this summons, because that's my complaint, is I'm complaining that this summons has been issued by the council. Could you put that on the system, please? It's not been issued by a court.
Sorry, what was that? Issued?
That this summons has not been issued by a court.
Not been issued by a court.
What if it is? It's not a proper court. It's a fake document because there's no court sigil. It's not signed. It's just got a name on it.
Okay. I'm not 100% sure, but a lot of our documents don't actually get actual signatures on anymore.
Well, that's when if you know anything about the law. If you don't think your signature's that important, how come you have to sign anything?
I don't a lot of the time.
Because no, listen, Mike. Come on, be sensible. If anything that's important requires. Come on, you must know that any kind of document that's important requires a signature. Go for a loan, it requires a signature. Go for anywhere, it requires a signature. Get a have a TV. Of course it does.
I don't really know. I can't comment.
Come on, you must know that.
I'm going to pass this on then. Hopefully we'll get back to you as soon as possible. We, as far as I'm aware, we're given 10 working days.
Yeah, I know it works. You've got to set between 7 and 10 days to respond to it. This is what I'm saying. This is where I've got the 10 days are up on the council now. So that's where I'm ringing the council now, and that's why I'm logging this now. So I've got 10 days with them and 10 days with you. I know how it works. Like I'm very familiar with the process.
All right then. So we shall speak to you soon.
And so you, Catherine Price, you will be getting back to me or somehow or something.
Me or a team leader or a legal.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, if you don't get me, could you put on the system again? If you don't, I don't answer, or you don't get me the first time, can you ring back like?
Yeah.
Can you keep trying until you get me? Don't just like ring once and then don't bother, because that's a normal response.
Okay.
So could you put like that? You 100% speak to me, please, Catherine.
Okay.
Oh, I just want to say, Catherine, absolutely, I think you're sound. I really, in my West Black Country accent, I think you're sound. You've been absolutely brilliant today. Absolutely brilliant, Catherine. You should end this phone call and know that you've done a really good job of speaking to me, and I'm really grateful for your help today, so thank you very much.
Okay, I just hope we get it sorted.
Yeah, have a great day, and Catherine, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.